Hello, everybody. Welcome to Robin Everyone Loves the Drake comic podcast, YouTube video edition. And tomorrow, real time tomorrow, we here in North America are going to have an eclipse. Not everyone in America can see it, but where I live in North Carolina, we should be able to see most of it, not a full eclipse. I think it's going to skip kind of Rob a little bit, and lives right by me. He'll get to see it. So, in honor of the eclipse, I thought I would do a review today of Detective Comics Annual Number 5 from 1992, Eclipso. See, get it? Haha. Eclipso, The Darkness Within. And this was in the 1992. All of the annuals that DC put out had an Eclipso theme to them. And this, it starts off with a awesome cover by Sam Keith. I think this was right before he went to Image, and I don't know if Image was just around just yet or they were starting to form. But this was Sam Keith right before he did. Oops, sorry about that. Right before he did the Max for Image Comics, and there we go. But it looks just awesome. Now Sam Keith did not do the interior art. The interior art is done by Tom Mandrake, a classic penciler. He does a great Batman. And hey, Simpsons, what was that for the Super Nintendo? Give you I love seeing the old video games. Gives you a timeline here. And so the story, it's a little bit longer because it's an annual and the pages aren't numbered. But starts out, Scarface has got a kind of a nightclub, which how is the police not shutting that down? But this was written by Alan Grant and John Wagner. And Alan Grant, created Scarface. And the legend is that Alan Grant didn't really know the Batman characters too well, so he just made up his own villains. And so we start off, and Scarface is doing his comic routine, and he's insulting all of these gangsters and calling them ugly and stupid and making fun of their mistakes and insulting their wives. And the ventriloquist is kind of like, "Please, Mr. Scarface, stop! You're gonna get us killed here." And Batman kind of says, "Man, I wish I was there because I know every bad guy's been invited to that ventriloquist show, but I've got a tip about this art heist, so I've got to get there." And you can see there's this statue with 3 black diamonds on its head. And so then Batman breaks up this robbery going on right in the middle of the street, kind of funny. And we get a little fighting going on here, and they try to kill Batman, but he, avoids the bridge, and there's some shooting and some punching, and Batman grabs the wheel and crashes the car, kind of Ben Affleck style there. And so then we get a little bit more again of the ventriloquist insulting, or Scarface insulting different mob bosses, and he says, "All right, time to go." And then they all just are kind of just sitting around talking. And then we go to the GCPD, Gotham City Police Headquarters, and there's Commissioner Gordon, and he's talking to Barbara. And it's the 1-year anniversary when she was attacked and shot by the Joker. And Gordon is just so angry that this maniac is, allowed to live. And Barbara's telling him, "Oh, come on, don't worry about it." So then, the police come. They help Batman with the arrest, which that car looked like it was in a lot worse shape before. And the police take everything away, and then Batman notices 1 black diamond that fell off. And he says, "Well, I can't get it to them in time. Something's odd about this diamond, but I'll bring it to them." And here's some cool Tom Mandrake art. That's a great shot there. Great art shot. So what do we got? We got these gangsters now outside the club, and they're talking. And one guy's talking about how the Joker at the Guggenheim heist had got $25 million, and nobody knows where it is from the Joker. And what we find out is that this is all a setup by the Scarface and the ventriloquist. They've got listening devices at each table, and they've got guys listening to try to find out what's going on and how they can exploit all this information. And they say, well, if the Joker knows where $25 million is, we got to get the Joker, get him out of Arkham, and have him give us that money. So we get another page of Gordon just crushed and devastated about what has happened to his daughter. And then we go back to the Batcave, and Batman's doing some experiments on this black diamond. and to no avail. It's not working. Meanwhile, Gordon gets a phone call from what's his name, Dr. Bruce Gordon, which gets confusing with Bruce Wayne, Commissioner Gordon, Bruce Gordon, but Bruce Gordon asking him about the diamonds. So here we go. Let's break the Joker out of Arkham. There we go, Arkham. Oh, there it is, Arkham Asylum. Let's break him out. And this is kind of reminiscent of Suicide Squad a little bit when Joker and his gang were wearing Batman masks and different masks. But they buy some Batman masks and they break into Arkham Asylum. They threaten the guards. They even kill a guard here to get them to high security, where guess who's waiting for him? The Joker, fixated on Batman. And so they take the Joker out of Arkham, and they kind of threaten him. And this is, a lot of times I think the Joker is not really funny, but this line I thought was funny when he told Scarface, "I saw your lips move." That was kind of good. And he asked him, "Which one of you is the dummy?" So here, Batman doing some more experiment on the diamond, feeling like it's alive, something living. And Alfred comes down and goes, "Yo, dude, bat signal." And, "All right, thanks." And he heads out in a cool Batmobile to find out what's going on. Now, Scarface's guys are roughing up the Joker because, of course, he's not telling them, and he's playing games with them and just making all jokes and stuff. And, Scarface has got the lisp, so he says, gucks instead of bucks. And he says, "I don't know what that is." And they keep beating the Joker. So finally the Joker says, "All right, I'll tell you." And this I thought was weird. The Arkham Asylum doctor was calling from a payphone to tell the cops Joker escaped. So here we've got Bruce Wayne, Commissioner Gordon, and Bruce Gordon. And Bruce Gordon gives him a little backstory on what the Eclipso diamonds are and who's Eclipso, and how he was this evil godlike creature whose soul was put into a giant diamond, and that diamond was cut up into 100 little pieces of diamonds. And they can release monsters and evil on people's thoughts. And he's created this high-tech device to try to find it. And he says there's got to be some around here. So they kind of talk a little bit more on this page. Joker takes him to the Gotham Toy Company, which, come on, this would be the first place to look. And while they're going in, a policeman sees them and radios it in. So then the Joker kind of is playing games here, talking about toys and stuff. And I think Ryan would like this because the Joker's complaining that kids don't like these toys today. And he says, "How can you compete with Super Mario Brothers?" So yeah, I guess you can't. Joker surrendered. And then he's got these solar lances, which I thought were like lightsabers here. So that was kind of funny seeing Joker with a imitation lightsaber. And so Commissioner Gordon goes to get the black stone. See, there's only 2 of them there, and the black diamonds, and give them to Dr. Bruce Gordon. But as he's going, all that anger and hatred and just want for revenge from the Joker comes out of Gordon while he's touching the diamonds. It causes all this black stuff to come out of his face, and it creates a giant revenge monster hellbent on getting the Joker. And so then we get a few pages of the monster going out into the city, Batman trying to stop him. They give him this like light device to get it. Still awesome Batman art. The monster is going out. Luckily the toy store was a little bit away, but unfortunately Batman drops the device to destroy the monster. So now what is he gonna do? Bullets do nothing. They rips apart the police, unfortunately. The gangsters inside know something's up. The monster's calling for Joker. And, of course, the Joker, he's like, yes. So it's kind of funny. And then Batman tries to defeat the monster, but he can't do anything. But then, some of the water that was heated from the solar panels, because it's got some solar energy, hurt it. But there's just not enough to defeat the monster. So we get a few more pages of the monster attacking, going after the Joker. Commissioner Gordon kind of waking up, realizing what he's done. A little more fighting. And then here, the monster's right about to kill the Joker, and Batman saves the Joker's life. Wow. And the Joker says, "My hero," and Batman says, "Shut up." All right. So it's kind of funny. Ben Affleck, take a page out of that one. So we get some more fighting with the monsters until Batman sees the imitation lightsabers, the solar lances, solar power, solar light kills it. And here I got excited. I'm like, all right, we're going to see Batman with a lightsaber. This is going to be awesome. But he really just kind of throws them at the monster. And then we get a little bit of Scarface getting caught by the police. And then we see Batman stabbing the monster, destroying him with his imitation lightsaber, doing his best Obi-Wan Kenobi impression. Gordon even rams the car into it. Batman stabs him again, and finally the monster's gone, and there he is, Jedi Batman with a lightsaber, or more like a samurai. And so then the Joker, though, you know, he gets away. He makes a bomb with the chemistry set there, puts it all together. Poof, he's gone. Ha ha ha. And then it says, to be continued in Robin Annual #1, which actually, not really, because Robin Annual #1, which we went over here on Robin, Everyone Loves the Drake. If you go back to episode number 24, Rob and I did it, and that involves Tim Drake fighting Anarchy. This actually gets kind of the Joker part of it is in the Batman Annual, which I'll do again. And before we say goodbye, if you like this video, like it, subscribe. You know, leave us a comment. Tell us what you think of Eclipso. Let me know if you've seen the Eclipse. And on the back, Rob Myers, this is for you, or Kiss Revenge. Kiss had changed their image and they went all black leather and black and trying to be all kind of like hardcore and bad. And it was probably the worst timed image makeover ever because it was really not Kiss-like. And this was right before grunge music with blue jeans and flannel shirts and short hair and all that came out, and they just timed that poorly. And really shortly after this, they dropped this and went back to the makeup and the original members. So it's kind of funny to see this Kiss makeover that didn't quite work. Although Revenge is actually a pretty good album. The music's pretty good. So for Detective Comics #5. For Robin, Everyone Loves the Drake. For my dog right over there snoring in the background. Sorry for that. This is Terrence, and have a nice day and enjoy the eclipse. And watch out for Eclipso.